Hi heathens! So the day that I'm filming this, it was brush cleaning day, like deep cleaning. So I don't know if you can see behind me, there are still some face brushes, but since all of my like eyeshadow and highlighter brushes are being cleaned, I figured we would do a video today where there's like stuff falling where the cups are supposed to be. We would do a video today where we use our hands or things that come with applicators to do my makeup. So I'm going to start with my base, and it is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and I have the shade Porcelain 0.5 because this comes with its own little puff, and that's what we're going to have to use to apply it. So we're going to see how well we can blend with this. So as you can see, I've used it before. So what I'm going to do is take the other side because it's a little more spongy, and then this side's a little more velvety. And I'm going to get some of the powder. Oh, I should probably take my glasses off, huh? I didn't want to use primer for this video. Like, my face has been cleansed and moisturized, but I didn't want to use any primer because since this is technically a powder foundation, I didn't want it to skip over the primer because I have not used this foundation with a primer before. So I was not sure how it would work. I will not be doing my brows in this video because I feel like using a brow pencil is kind of cheating because like that's the only way you would use it. So it's not like you're doing anything different. And yes, like this comes with this so that you can use it. But normally, if I put on this foundation, I put it on using the applicator and then use a brush to actually blend it out. So we're going to have to see how it works blending it with the puff. And so I will be using mascara because again, no, you know what? We're not even going to use mascara. I was going to say you wouldn't apply it any other way other than with the wand, but because of that, we're just going to have this be a mascara-less look. That way, you know, it's all fair. I have a highlighter that kind of comes with an applicator. You'll see. It's a doe foot. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pull off the shade. If not, I will use my finger to apply a different shade on top of it, because upon swatching the highlight, it looks like it might be a shade or two too dark. But we are going to find out. I have a blush that I'm going to use my finger to apply. And then a lip product. Now, granted, it is kind of cheating as well because I'm just using the applicator that it comes in. Oh, and I have an eyeshadow. But I didn't want my lips to just be bare. So that's the one cheaty product I'm going to allow myself for this video. Now I'm hoping that the blush and the highlighter work over this because this is a powder and these are obviously not obviously, but these will not be powder products. It'll be obvious when you see them. But for eyes, I'm going to be going in with one of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows because I use my finger for these anyway. So this is an old collection of theirs. This was the ColourPop and NKLA, which is the No Kill Los Angeles. And this is in the shade Catitude. Just a very nice, like, shimmery neutral. So I would just take it on my finger. Like, do you see how beautiful this is? Look at the shine. And then same thing on the other eye. Like I said, I use my fingers for these no matter what. I just find that they apply better when they're the shimmery ones with my finger. So this is nothing out of the ordinary for me if I'm going to be using a Super Shock. I just find that this is the best way to use them, and they don't really need a whole lot of blending if you're using a shade that's a little lighter. you can just kind of go up into the crease and it looks nice. Okay, so now the products I'm a little nervous for because I don't know how it's going to work over a powder foundation. So for cheeks, I'm going to try, because I don't know if I want to keep this. This is the Floss Cheek and Lip Tint, and I have mine in the shade Sandals. It's a little deep, but I'm going to take some on my ring finger. I guess I could have used this for my lips too, but we're just going to pat this across the cheeks and hope that even though it's on a powder, it doesn't start to patch up. I know that it doesn't across bare skin. I just don't know how much I like the color because it's a little darker than I'd usually go for if I was going to wear a blush. But if I know if it does start to like patch or pill, then it is because of the powder beneath it. So also I plan on doing, if y'all would be interested, they are planning on opening a new Five Below in an old Dress Barn location not too far from me. It's actually where the like over where the Ross and TJ Maxx near me are. So if you are not new to my channel, you know that I'm over that way to film quite a bit. So they are opening a Five Below in that old store because the Dress Barn closed. It's not bad. It's not great. But I plan on doing a nice little shop with me at the Five Below. I'm going to put some money aside to do like a little haul because I'm going to try to see if I can pull off a full face of Five Below makeup. Now I don't know how well that's going to go because I feel like finding a foundation there might be a little difficult. Sometimes they have Wet n Wild and sometimes they don't. Sorry, I'm trying to see. For me it feels like they're not even, but that's okay. Alright, so for the highlighter, I found this at Dollar Tree. I was so excited. I wish they had the white one because that one's my favorite, but this might be a little too deep, but we're going to find out. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlight, and this is the shade Rosy and Ready. It's this gorgeous pink. So if it was the exact color that it is, like, through the bottle, it probably would work perfectly fine. But once you have it out, it's a little deeper. Like, for some reason, it gets a little deeper. I don't know. You'll see what I'm saying. So, what I would do with these is just tap 2 dots. This side got a little more, so I'm going to tap off. Just tap that onto my finger. And then take my finger and blend it out. So, I feel like that's why I picked this blush, even though it's a little deeper. Because I feel like with this blush, it works fine. There's a bit of a shadow from the front, but you kind of can't tell if that's the blush or the highlight. And with this blush, you know, I'm going to have that shadow regardless because it is deeper. I'm going to add a little bit more to this side. But would y'all be interested in seeing a Five Below haul, whether it's strictly makeup or not? And would you like me to try to do a full face of Five Below makeup? I've seen people do that, and I feel like it would be so fun, especially at like a new location where they're hopefully going to have, you know, oh gosh, way too much on my nose. I'm going to use different fingers to blend that out so that I'm not adding more as I blend. Where they hopefully have a little more stock as far as like, obviously they're going to be getting new stuff in, so maybe to like get people to want to come. I don't know. I thought it would be a neat idea, and I'm probably going to do one anyway. I might not do like the full face, but at least like a little shop with me and then haul. And then for lips, like I said, this is kind of cheap, but I'm going to use the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Lip Oil. I love this lip oil, and I feel like it's good. Woo! I just squeezed it out. I feel like every lipstick would kind of be a cheat because you don't really, unless you're using a brush to apply it, you're not really using anything else other than kind of what it comes in. But I don't have any that are like in a palette that I would normally use a brush with. So, you know, if I was going to put anything on my lips, it would kind of have to be like that. So this is my quick little fingers only face. Let's put on a little bit of setting spray. I'm sorry, my head feels weird because I've had my hair clipped up all day, and so now it's like, I feel like I need to puff it up. All right, anyway, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Finish. I need to stop combining words. Long lasting setting spray. This came in one of my Walmart beauty boxes, I think. Whew. Obviously, with it being matte, and I'm wearing a powder foundation, it's probably not going to do that much except maybe last a little longer. But let's add a little more light, see if this highlighter pops a little more. Okay, this is the finished look. Let me know your thoughts down below. Should I do a different look like this? Like, challenge-wise, I've seen people do like all wet brushes, which freaks me out. I've seen like different all finger challenges where you actually use like a regular foundation and like put it on. If I was gonna do that, I could do all fingers and I could take like a bullet lipstick and like put it on. Let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe to see more of my content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!